The best of the Jewish world. RadioHidabroot.com.
And good evening and welcome to another great edition of Layel Shishi with Yoely. My name is Yoely Kar. We have a great show for you tonight. That's right, the word is out. Avram Fried will be live in our studio a little bit later on in the show. So get ready as we get to talk about his brand new CD. Also, we have another special guest which we'll get to in a few moments. We have an action-packed show for you tonight. Also, we're going to be giving away lots of CDs tonight. We have a sponsor that's going to be giving away CDs, so stay tuned for that. You are listening to us live on 97.5 FM in Brooklyn and on www.radiohidabroot.com. I'm told, I hope it's working, that you could see us live on radiohidabroot.com. Tonight is being streaming a live video. So, again, stay tuned. We have a great show for you tonight. Enjoy. Get ready. And as we do, usually we do it Shabbos Mevarchim. We didn't get to it last week, so we're going to do it tonight. We're going to start with Yoely Greenfeld, Yechat Shahi.
Akudosh Borchi Ulayni Ba'al Kol Amoy Yechat Shahi Akudosh Borchi Ulayni Ba'al Kol Amoy Ba'is Yisruay B'chol Mokoim Shehai L'toivu ve'livruchu L'susoyni l'simchu L'shiyu v'mechumu L'vamnusu v'chalkulu L'shemiyo istoivois L'livisoyro istoivois L'chayini l'shuloi L'irfiyu shelaynu
Gitten Chodesh. That's right, the Shabbos Rosh Chodesh Nisan. Wow. Can't believe another Rosh Chodesh is upon us, and it's going to be a great month coming up as we get ready for the Yontiv of Pesach. Let me remind you, our weekly sponsor tonight is Plaza Auto Leasing, located at 2715 Ocean Avenue, corner of Avenue N. Phone number 718-975-9000, 718-975-9000. Plaza Auto Leasing is the only Shemesh Shabbos combined leasing company and dealership that sells leases and finances, all makes and models, and guarantees to have the lowest prices. So come and view their huge indoor showroom and full-service department servicing Acura, Honda, Hyundai, and Toyota, located again at 2715 Ocean Avenue, corner of Avenue N, or call 718-975-9000, 718-975-9000. When you stop by or call, make sure to say hello to AB or Ellie, and of course tell them that you heard about them on Layel Shishi with Yoely. Are you a pal yet? Make sure to tell them that you heard about them right here on Radio Hidabroot and Layel Shishi with Yoely. I had a very interesting experience yesterday. You know, everybody's getting ready shopping for Pesach, and everybody's looking for the best shopping experience, and I think I've discovered it yesterday. I was in Borough Park on 39th Street and 13th Avenue. There's a brand new, beautiful store, Gourmet Glatt Market, at 1274 39th Street. Now, let me tell you something. It's a high-class, high-quality store, wide aisles, fully stocked shelves. It's the best meat, the best fish, all the best farm fresh produce, and the best thing of all is that the prices are very, very low. I mean, sometimes you would think a store like this, the prices would have to be high. No. At Gourmet Glatt, the prices are low. Gourmet Glatt is yours to experience. Go into them at 1274 39th Street. That's in Borough Park, 1274 39th Street. Call 718-437-3000. 718-437-3000. And go in and enjoy this great experience that I enjoyed there yesterday, and enjoy it before Pesach. I know they have other concessions, but right now we're focusing on the Pesach products, and they got all Pesach products that you can imagine. Also, I want to mention a new sponsor for tonight, Judaica Place, that's going to be giving out tonight quite a few free Avraham Fried CDs. Keep climbing, sponsored by Judaica Place. They are located at 1917 Avenue M, Brooklyn, New York. That's in Flatbush. That's right off Ocean Avenue. The Judaica Place. All your Judaica needs, of course, all the best in Jewish music, books, svarim, everything for the Seder that you need. Go into Judaica Place, and you will be able to get all the things that you need. They have a special sale that's for Radio Hidabroot listeners for this week. This wasn't advertised anyplace else, so the only ones are going to know about this are the ones listening to, you lucky ones listening to the show tonight. Layel Shishi with Yoely. Go in, buy 3 pairs of tzitzis or yarmulkes, and the 4th one is free. Now, before Yontiv, we only tzitzis and yarmulkes, so go in there, 3 pairs of tzitzis or 3 yarmulkes, and the 4th one is free. You can mix and match different sizes, so you can buy it for all your kids. And 3 or 4 pair of tzitzis and 4 yarmulkes for a large family is nothing. You could take care, so go into Judaica Place again, 1917 Avenue M. That's Avenue M right off Ocean Avenue. Right now, Shlomo, we're going to give away a free Avraham Fried CD. The 10th caller that calls in right now to 718-683-5858, 718-683-5858 is going to get a free Avraham Fried CD. They'll be able to go pick it up at Judaica Place. So you're going to get their name and phone number. And so call right now, 718-683-5858. The 10th caller will get a free Keep Climbing Avraham Fried CD. And now it gives me great pleasure to welcome our first guest for this evening. Moshe Haas, he is involved with Agudas Israel of America, and we're here tonight to talk about a new project that is part of the Siyam Hashas, and it's called Masmidei Siyam. And Reb Moshe, welcome to Layel Shishi with Yoely. How are you this evening?
Very well. First of all, thank you very much for having me today. Thank you very much for having me this evening. It's not every evening that I get to be the opening act for Avraham Fried, and I want to thank you all very much for having us here today, and we're very excited to be talking about this new program called the Masmidei Siyam.
So I'll tell you the truth, that Rabbi Markowitz, that is actually, he's overseeing, I think, a big part of it.
He's directing the entire.
So he actually, I've been in contact with him a while back, and we've been schmoozing about it, and I think it's a great idea. And I'll tell you the truth, my son, they went to the park today. They won a trip. He decided, just because of the Masmidei Siyam, we're going to get into people wondering what Masmidei Siyam is if they haven't been they haven't noticed yet. We'll tell them what it is in a minute. But he's been learning Mishnayos and doing extra because he already has his points. So tell us exactly, how does it work? What happens? What is it? First of all, and how does this? I know it's something it's in conjunction with the Siyam Hashas. So how is this going to work?
Correct. The Masmidia Siyam was actually born out of the idea that we were trying to figure out a way how we can have the Siyam Hashas inspire our Tinaika Shabbos Rabim to learn. What could be done? Thank you. What could be done to inspire them to learn? And so the idea came about that how can we get them to connect to the Siyam Hashas? We know that all the fathers that are sitting and learning and that are Kavei Itim, that are learning the Daf Yomi, they're going to be a part of the Siyam Hashas. They're going to be going there. But what about the children? How will they be able to feel the power of the inspiration of the Kavod HaTorah, the Kiddush Hashem, the Achdus? How will they be able to feel it? So that's where the Masmidia Siyam was born out. It was born out of the idea that every child will be able to learn from the grade of 3rd grade to 8th grade, will be able to learn a Mishnah, a Gemara, and be able to feel that they're being Messiah something as well. And so the Masmidia Siyam has been launched about 4 to 6 weeks ago.
I think actually the launch, if I'm not, was at the Marine Park.
Correct, at the Marine Park.
Correct,
at the Marine Park. It was our grassroots launch. And Baruch Hashem, it was a phenomenal turnout. And as of today, as I'm sitting here today, we have almost 10,000 Tinaika Shabbos Rabin that will have and have started to receive their PIN numbers and their registration, and they're starting to learn, and it's really taken off beyond our wildest expectations.
So let me, first of all the parents out there that are listening, and of course all the children that are listening, go out. How would they find out information about this?
So,
and then, is there anything in it for them, or is it just they're going to learn and they're going to feel like they're part of the Siyam Hashas?
Every day we say, "V'harav na Hashem Elokeinu." We want to make it sweet for our kindlech, right? When we have I have twin boys, Kanai Nahara. When we took them Aleph Beis, there's a concept called Leking Hanik. You want to make it zis for them, and so that's what we're doing. They're learning, and we're making it zis for them. What we did was we created a prize list that we will have weekly prizes for them. We will have monthly prizes to them.
It's a different amount of points. They
Correct.
go into different raffles for different prizes.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. There's a Mishnayos program. There's a Gemara program. And for those of you that have not yet received your packet but have registered, I will tell you there's about 2,500 registration packets that are actually being shipped out tomorrow. For those of you that have not registered yet, you can call 718-215-5150. And I have to tell you that this is something that as we get closer to Pesach, all your learning that you're going to be doing, and it's a point that I want to make, any learning that's done outside the Kaisli Yeshiva, whether it's Chazar or whether it's for a test.
When they learn in the park.
They learn in the park. And you know what? I want to share with you a vignette of what this Masmidia Siyam is about. We received an email today from a 3rd grade parent. And I want to quote to you this email because I really think it defines what the Masmidia Siyam is about. From a parent of a 3rd grader. I want to thank you so much for this wonderful idea. My son was eager to start learning as soon as he opened up his envelope and did the first parak in brachas 3 times. He then woke up this morning and did the second parak 3 times. When he got home from school, instead of going to his Legos, he took out his Mishnayos and did the parak 3 times. It should be a schus for you. Thank you so much.
Wow. Now, let me ask you something. I know that the Siyam Hashas is in memory of the Kedoshim of the Holocaust of is this also?
So just the Masmidia Siyam, we want to do something for the children and with the children. And so the Masmidia Siyam is being done Le'ili Nishmas, the Tinaikis, the 1.5 Tinaikis that unfortunately are not here with us today. And that's our link. That's what we want to show. We want to show our children, and that's what the example I gave you that we say every day. We daven to Hashem that should be zis for our kindlech, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, because when you have 3 generations, then chutam hasholosh leibim meher yunatek. And so that's what this Masmidia Siyam is about. It's about making Torah zis for kindlech.
So, and this program runs till when?
This program will be running till the end of the school year.
Right. Is there going to be something, because it leads up to camp?
Yeah, exactly. as a camp guy,
that's right.
You know exactly what this means.
So, with day camp, we could do something leading up to this.
Listen, the idea is that, once camp comes, things, everybody's already, their head is by camp, and so therefore to have a program run through camp is a little bit difficult. And so the idea was that it would run through the end of the school year. We're actually going to be having our first raffle April 2nd, which will be part of our weekly raffle.
Which is before Yontif.
Which is before Yontif.
Sunday.
Which is before Yontif. And then we're going to continuously have weekly raffles, and then the monthly raffles will be the Rosh Chodesh. And so the idea is to build excitement to the crescendo of the Siyam HaShas.
First of all, I want to wish Shlomo Zalman Greenberg. He's a winner of a free CD. So for a free Avram Fried Keep Climbing CD. So we do have a winner already. Later on, that's sponsored by Judaica Place at 1917 Avenue M. So Shlomo Zalman, congratulations, and we'll be giving away some more. So you mentioned something, and this to me is, you said about the 1.5 million children that perished in the Holocaust. I mean, part of what Hitler Yamach Shemai wanted to do was, I don't know if he could see it or kids. He's getting. Can you imagine? He's going to know that 90,000 people are going to gather on August 1st in MetLife Stadium. He's probably turning over or whatever he's doing, tumble sauces 5,000 times.
On the way here, I was thinking that we're going to have Be'ez Hashem. We've been discussing the Mass Media Siyam. On August 1st, Be'ez Hashem will be the Siyam HaShas, where Be'ez Hashem, we're expecting 90,000 people to come and to celebrate the Siyam. And I was thinking to myself, can you imagine what it shows Hashem that 90,000 people show that Torah is so chashuv to them? And this is something that if we show Hashem how much this means to us, then in turn we will be able to show our children and give them the proper hadracha of how to continue on the Avodas Hashem.
No, it's really. So again, let's give that some more information on this Mass Media Siyam. Because and first of all, what are some of the prizes that some of the kids could win?
So let me just start.
Let's give the information again.
Let me just start off by saying that those who want to register and that have not registered yet, they should call 718-215-5150.
Can I just add one thing? So parents out there from 3rd through 8th grade, even if the kid doesn't know about this yet, go out and register for him. Once he gets the packet, he'll see the prizes, he'll get into it and get excited.
Exactly. So, again, the phone number is 718-215-5150. Some of the weekly prizes are going to be like a digital camera, a Razor scooter, $100.
Every week you're giving out
every week, $100 gift certificate to Art Scroll, to B&H, to a football set, remote control helicopter. Some of the monthly prizes are going to be 10-speed bicycles. They're going to be Svarim. And the grand prize, which the drawing will be June 25th.
Right before everybody goes to camp.
They will have, some of the prizes will be prime seats to Siyam HaShas. A set of Shas tickets to Eretz Yisrael, Arts Komashnayis, an entire set. And again, the purpose over here is strictly to make it easy for the Kindle to learn.
They want to be able to, and they'll feel part of it. Judas, the kids that win these tickets will be able to, and anybody, even if they don't win the tickets, if they come to this year.
Exactly. I want to just share with you one more vignette that happened to me. I have the schus to learn every day Daf Yomi with a Chashva Kail Yingaman, and I do it in Tarvadas, where that's where I know you from.
Yeah, go back
to Tarvadas.
I was actually thinking, you go back to the days you're sitting over there on the side. Wow.
So one of the Kail,
good memories.
Baruch Hashem, one of the Kail Yingalai came over to me and said, I hear you're involved with this Mass Media Siyam. I want to give you a Yasha Kayach because, I told my son that I'm going to be, I want to buy him a seat for the Siyam HaShas. And he was like, okay. He wasn't excited. It didn't mean anything to him. But all of a sudden, he got this package and he said to me, Tati, when are we going? What are we doing? What are we finishing? We have to do something. And that's another example of the power that must be the SCM.
Listen, it's all, you know what, we're all going to also, it's everybody getting together, ba'achtus. Exactly. I always find that these events are just when you have so many people, Litvish, Chassidish, Svardish, all backgrounds coming together in one place, and here you're getting the kids involved, and that's what it's all about. The next generation. I had a while back. I had Yossi Green was a guest on here, and he's a big fan of Hidabroot in the show. But he told me that we get phone calls from kids, and kids call in, and he said, the kids are what it's all about. We have to, whether it's the music or the learning, or whatever, we got to give it to the next generation, and that's exactly. I wish when I remember the first Siyam HaShas that I remember was the first time it was at Madison Square Garden. I think it was 3 years. The 9th one, the 8th or the 9th. what I have to do the math a little bit. But I remember I was 14 years old, and it's it didn't mean really much to me.
Right.
Now it means, and I think to my kids it'll mean more because of something like this.
I don't know how much more time, but I just want to end off with that one of the other things that we're contemplating, and Baruch Hashem, this has been a smashing success and will continue, is also to do something for the high school kids. As we know, that Siyam Mashas is 2,711 blot. What about the idea if all these high school Bachurim would be able to learn one daf, two daf, and three daf?
All you need is 2711 kids.
But the idea is to do it many, many times. That is the idea. And you know what? It's to your point of getting them involved, that they should feel the power of the Achdus. They should be part of the Siyam and part of the Achdus of the Siyam.
And here you're going to succeed with the Masmida Siyam. You're going to succeed. You're going to exceed many more dafim and missions that there are in Shas. So
Be'ez Hashem, with Hashem's help, and really, Alta Kiddush Hashem.
Very good. Anyway, Moshe Haas, thank you so much. One of the coordinators of the Masmida Siyam. We're actually going to dedicate the next song. It's from Yerachmiel, begun in the Miami Boys Choir, Torah Today. This actually, he was inspired by, I think, the 8th or the 9th Siyam Hashas. So let's take a listen to an old Miami classic, Torah Today. Avram Fried coming up a little bit later.
In every town, and the sounds of learning are ever growing. All has vanished, never to be found. Somehow, slowly, the sun is rising once again. Building boldly, can we recapture what was then? We've set our hearts to form a plan, unrelenting, so much to regain. Can't see the future from where we stand. Let's move closer, rekindle the flame.
Yes, us Hashem, we will grow stronger, rebuilding again. Their memory lives longer, thousands returning to all who are yearning for Torah today. 'Cause now is the time, we can go higher, our efforts combined. We will inspire all of our nation, the next generation, with Torah today.
Their life is learning. They strive with great intensity. Others advancing each day devotedly. On that night they gathered to show what matters. The Torah world stood as one with pride, in silent reflection with one direction. You could feel that time was on our side.
Yes, us Hashem, we will grow stronger, rebuilding again. Their memory lives longer, thousands returning to all who are yearning for Torah today. 'Cause now is the time, we can go higher, our efforts combined. We will inspire all of our nation, the next generation, with Torah
Our task lies before us, our people coming, numbers untold. New brothers are greeted, commitment is needed. Here's a chance, reach out and touch their souls.
Yes, that's Hashem. We will grow stronger. Yes, that's Hashem. And we live longer. As we return to all who are yearning for time today. Oh, now is the time. We can go higher. Yes, that's Hashem. We will inspire all of our nations, the next generation.
With Tahara today, B'ezras Hashem, we will grow stronger, rebuilding again. The memory lives longer, thousands returning to all who are yearning for Tahara today. 'Cause now is the time, we can go higher, our efforts combined. We will inspire all of our nation, the next generation. Tahara today, today. Thousands returning, yearning.
Now is the time. We can go higher. We will inspire
Let's learn Tahara today.
Torah today from Miami. Yerachmiel begun the Miami Boys Choir. We're going to dedicate that to all the Masmidei Asiyum that are learning and all those Loimdei Daf Yomi that are learning. And actually, I did announce last week that we have the big announcement from Yerachmiel begun in the Miami Boys Choir, what they're going to be doing on Chol Hamoed Pesach. But before we do that, let me just tell you that if you want to watch us live tonight, you'll be able to watch us live on www.hidabroot.tv, right? Is that what it is, Shlomo? Hidabroot.tv. And you must click live, and you'll be able to watch it if you go on Hidabroot.tv, and you click live, and you'll be able to see the proceedings here live in the studio as we get ready for the arrival of Avram Fried. As I told you last week, they're calling it History. Be a part of the first show ever beamed live around the world. An all-new presentation, Miami and Fried. Look at that. Avram Fried, I guess we'll ask him about this as well. A worldwide event. Now, what he's doing is they're beaming this. People will be able to watch this on the internet. If they're not in the New York, New Jersey area, they'll be able to watch this on the internet. And, welcome. So, and they're also going to be having a CM celebration. So it'll be at Miami, and Avram Fried, David Gabay will be there, and Shragi Gestetner. It will be taking place in Brooklyn College on Wednesday evening, Chol Hamoed, one performance only. Wednesday evening at Brooklyn College, Chol Hamoed Pesach, April 11th, 7:45 p.m. Again, it's Miami and Fried, a worldwide event. Also with David Gabay, Shragi Gestetner will be also a CM celebration, and we're going to all being able to enjoy this great event coming up, Chol Hamoed Pesach, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the Hidabroot studios and to Layel Shishi with Yoely, the one and only Avram Fried. Avremel, welcome to the show. How are you this evening?
Shehecheyonu v'kimonu v'higiyonu. This is a first. After 30 years, I finally made it to Hidabroot. That's nice. And with Yoely, Layel Shishi, Erev Chodesh, was kann sein besser?
Well, we could keep on climbing. It looks
That's
like
for sure.
keeping on
The
moving.
microphone is climbing.
So, first of all, Mazel Tov on the new CD.
Yashikayach.
And how's it being received out there?
The word that comes to mind is gewaldig.
Really?
Gewaldig. The people, I haven't gotten so many texts and emails, probably.
Well, maybe when the last album came out, they weren't into the text
Exactly
and emails
right.
as
There
well.
were no texts. There were no. But
I
amazing,
have a
amazing.
question for you before we because I remember last year you performed with Yerachmiel, I think it was last year, and you announced that there's going to be an English album, and then Eretz Yisrael you announced the Hebrew album, and we didn't get it. We got Keep Climbing. So how did that come about?
Okay, I see you're keeping score.
Of course,
That's
I
good.
keep scoring all Jewish
That's
music.
good.
And,
That's good. Actually, I was working on 3 different projects at the same time. Just so happens that this Hasidic album got finished first.
Oh,
So we
that's
put it out first. But
plain
the
and simple.
Hasidic, the Israeli album is 70% done.
Uh-huh.
The Yiddish album, some stuff is done. So it won't be 6 years till the next CD comes out.
Okay.
It'll be very soon.
Was that? But what? Benkach is 6 years.
As I was looking the Mevinim, you know.
Wow,
Those
time flies when
those
you're
who are
having
keeping
fun.
score said 6 years.
I thought it was more like 3 or 4, but I guess.
Well, Yankel's, but I think 2 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
time flies
I was
when
like,
you're having fun.
yeah, the Halten Gullus.
So
Go figure that out.
Baruch Hashem. So we're going to keep on climbing, but before one thing is that I know people send me emails. When we have a guest here, they like to know a little bit about the person that we're interviewing. I hope you don't.
Okay.
So you're doing this for over 30 years.
Yes,
So
Baruch Hashem.
how did this? I know you might have to think back a little bit. How did this start? You got into music. You got into singing. I know you sang as a child.
That's
also.
true. I started as a
Benny
choir.
Casey,
Yes.
There was a solo, right? Where was that? By the Rebbe?
Benny Casey was by Steichemet, Camp
Oh,
Steichemet.
that's what it was. But didn't you also sing it once by the Lubavitch Rebbe?
No,
I misunderstood.
never,
Okay.
never.
Oh, okay.
And then when I turned 13, and my voice changed, and that was it. Okay, Gendik, finished. But then when I reached the age of 20, I figured, I would stand every Shabbos by the Rebbe's Farbrengens, and I would hear such beautiful messages, what it means to be a Yid, and what it means on Neshama, and Torah, and Abbas Yisrael, and Mashiach, and Geula. And it occurred to me, maybe we should use music as a tool to bring these messages to the world. And of course, the most famous line that I heard from the Rebbe was, "Kein yen Yiddish bleiben in Golis." No Jew will be left behind. And the rest is history.
And that was your first album.
That was my first
No
album.
Jew will be left behind. Wow, and you kept on climbing.
Yes.
and
Yes.
climbing. But
Yes.
you've had many different styles and different
Thank God.
over the years, and you're always keeping it fresh.
Multifaceted, multi-talented,
You know what I always tell people?
multilingual.
If you'll go to
lingual.
two Avram Fried performances a week apart from each other, you'll get different schera, which is so great. I mean, you could go every day to see Avram Fried. First of all, somebody told me to tell you Sunday night you sang by Chuppah in Meshkachet.
Yes.
And somebody told me today Avram was going to be on. Tell him it was beautiful. So somebody told me to give you that compliment. So but
There's Yiddish, there's Yom Teverlech,
Right,
Yiddish
so the Yom
gems,
Tov-
there's Chabad,
but
and there's English, and there's Yiddish, and there's Horas, and
one
there's
of
Sephardi songs.
my wife's favorite Avram Fried songs was Hop Kazakh. Just
Nice.
so she
She
enjoys
has good taste. Very
Baruch
good,
Hashem.
very good.
It came time to, or it was a while back when you got into going to do this Keep Climbing CD, or at that. In general, when first of all, you did a lot of compositions on your own.
Couple, yeah.
When you do composition, just as I ask all this tall composers, so it's interesting the answers I get. But when you compose a song, is it first the lyrics or is it first the tune?
I think it's first the lyrics.
The lyrics. You have a lyric and you want to.
Yes.
and
And
then you
that is Malbish Anigen. Yeah, I usually get the idea first. Maybe the one line of the song, or the title of the song, or the main line of the song, and then we'll try to finish the lyric, and then try to build a song on top of that.
What was the first song you ever composed? I mean, that's a tough question.
Sisu V'Simchu, I think, or I actually helped compose Baruch Haba and Isyatzu.
Oh,
I did a couple of some of those parts. The very first song,
Yeah, okay, but I say, when you do song selection, that's probably one of the hardest.
Well, Baruch Hashem, I do everything. I decide the cover, I decide the order of the songs, which songs, what's going to be written inside the booklet, everything, everything.
So so we're going to take a listen. Which we're going to take a listen to
I think we should do. Let's hop right into Fachta before Nissen comes in. Let's talk about Simcha. Marvin the Simcha.
Marvin Simcha. So Fachta Mispedi is the first opening track.
Yes.
Composed by
Yitzi Waldner.
Oh wow.
And myself. Actually, that's one of the chidushim on the album. Yitzi Waldner and myself hooking up together.
And who arranged it?
Yuval Stupel.
You did. He did a lot of the album.
He's my guy now in Israel, and so he's doing great stuff.
So arranged by Yuval Stupel, composed by Yitzi Waldner and Avram Fried. Here's the opening song of Keep Climbing, Hafachta.
הפכתו מספדי למחולי לי לי פיתחתו סקי ותעזרני סימלו הפכתו מספדי למחולי לי לי מספדי למחולי פיתחתו סקי הפכתו מספדי למחולי לי לי פיתחתו סקי ותעזרני
Hafachta from Avram Fried. Okay, that is the opening song. Before we get back to Avremel here in the studio, let me remind you about Gourmet Glatt, the new Gourmet Glatt at 1274 39th Street in Borough Park. They have unbelievable, great. First of all, the prices there are unreal, even though it is such a beautiful store. Wide aisles, the best produce, the best meats, the best fish. Go in there and you could enjoy Gourmet Glatt at 1274 39th Street. That's right off 13th Avenue and 39th Street. So go in and enjoy. It's really a great experience. As they write over here, Gourmet Glatt, yours to experience. So go and enjoy the experience there at Gourmet Glatt. And, of course, Plaza Auto Leasing that sponsors us every week, located at 2750 Nostrand Avenue, corner of Avenue N, phone number 718-975-9000, 718-975-9000. Plaza Auto Leasing is the only Shemesh Shabbos combined leasing company and dealership that leases and that sells leases and finances all makes and models and guarantees to have the lowest prices. So come and view their huge indoor showroom and full service department located at 2750 Nostrand Avenue, or call 718-975-9000. When you stop by, make sure to say hello to Eli Arabi, and of course tell them that you heard about them right here on Layel Shishi with Yoely. And a new sponsor for tonight, Judaica Place, 1917 Avenue M, 1917 Avenue M, the Judaica place. That's on Avenue M, right off of Ocean Avenue. As we told you earlier, they are giving away tonight. They're sponsoring. They're giving away a few Keep Climbing CDs from the store. Avram likes that. So right now we're going to do once again the Avram, which number code? Don't make it too hard for Shlomo, but we'll call a number. They could win a CD for calling in and being.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
a number that the callers could call in and win a CD. 5, 10.
Which
A
number?
number call.
13.
13. Oh, I'm sure there's a reason. We'll get to that.
Echad. 13.
Very good. So call in.
There's 13 songs on the album.
13 songs on the album. By the way, song number 13 is one of my favorites.
Mine too.
And Purim,
Makes me dance.
It's,
that song.
it's unbelievable. But you've pushed it all the way at the end. But
Well, you got to finish with a positive message.
that's it. Haimu.
Rachnu kamnu v'nisoidu.
So again, right now, 718-683-5858, 718-683-5858. You could win a free Keep Climbing CD from Avram Fried from the Judaica place at 1917 Avenue M. Let me just remind you they have a special sale this week for Radio Hidabroot listeners. Buy 3 yarmulkes, get the 4th one free, or buy 3 pairs of tzitzis, get the 4th one free. A special sale just for Layel Shishi with Yoely listeners. So go in and before Yontif, if you have a large family, yarmulkes, you need a few yarmulkes, a few pairs of tzitzis. Buy 3, get 1 free of tzitzis and yarmulkes at 1917 Avenue M. So actually, this is the first time you worked with Yitzi Waldner, or you've?
Yes. That was I think the big chiddush on this album.
As he did a few songs.
I figured, you know what, Yitzi so matzliach. I should give it a try. So I went to Lakewood a bunch of times, and we talked a few times, and Baruch Hashem, Yitzi came through big time. I think the big, like I say, I write in the booklet that the crown jewel of the album is the song Ritzei Neinu Liris Malkeinu. It's a beautiful Rashi, and it always spoke to me, that Rashi, that the Yidden say to Moshe, we want to see Hashem, we want to hear from Him directly. And he did a beautiful job with it. It's a
But you gave
powerful
it,
song.
the lyric idea was yours.
Yes,
You brought him the
yes,
lyrics. And
yes. I gave him all the lyrics. Hafachta was also my idea. Yahadal was also my idea. And a little bit of light, which is
first of all, congratulations to Akiva Blum.
Whoa, 13th caller.
13th caller.
Bang, bang, bang. So fast.
That's it. He just won a free
Congratulations.
from Judaica place at 1917.
What's his name?
Akiva Blum.
Akiva, I have 2 words for you. Keep climbing.
That's it. And wherever he's up to, he'll continue climbing when he gets the new
CD. Don't give up now. We can't. By the way, the whole idea of keep climbing, I feel, is important because a lot of our young boys and girls today, they need a little chizuk. You know, Golus is very painful and very difficult as we wait for Mashiach, and every day goes by and we're still in Golus is more frustrating. And I think we just needed a little shot in the arm, Bimizuk. You know, keep climbing, Chabra, because to let go now is chaval. You know,
we're almost there.
We're almost there, so hold on just a little bit longer, as somebody famous once said. And we're almost there, so don't give up now. Keep climbing.
So when you did song selection, first of all, I know on the album you do have you've done with many songs with Yossi Green, but you do have one Yossi Green song on this album.
A gem.
A gem. And as far as I understand, it's been there. It's been in the works for a while.
Actually,
Vizakeni, the 3rd song on the album.
I brought Yossi the lyric, and I said, "Look, such a beautiful tefillah. Let's do a tefillah for Vizakeni." This is 5-6 years ago, and it was going to be on the Benkach CD. But for whatever reason, it didn't make it on the CD. In the meantime, Baruch Levine came out with his Vizakeni and stole my thunder, and that's it.
It became the mega. This one.
But I think this one will shine as well.
Well, the words there, it's exactly, we're talking about the youth. I mean, that's exactly
true.
It's exactly what it is.
Nachas from the kinder.
To be able to enjoy. But Yossi, I mean, you and Yossi go back. I think he was when you started. He was one. The first album was.
Let's put it this way. Yossi was always my cleanup hitter. You know, for 30 years, I needed songs. Yossi Green was the address. Michelle Alfer, of course, contributed. But the last couple of years, with all these young, talented composers coming out, I said, you know what? Let me try to rearrange the batting order and take some rookies or some other people and see what happens. So Yitzi Waldner joined. Elimelech Blumstein, I have a song from him. Meshulam Greenberg from Eretz Yisrael, I have a beautiful song from him. Mendy Jerufi gave me a song. Who am I missing? Lippe Schmelzer gave me a song. Moshe Laufer has a song on there as well.
Yoely Kar is
Yoely Kar.
so
One of his classics.
well, you do at the Moshe Laufer.
Do you remember that evening?
That evening?
No.
It was probably one of the. It's a shame that wasn't recorded or videoed.
So listen. So Yoely, that night after I sang Yoely
You
Kar,
sang that.
after
Throw
I
the
sang
house down.
I felt that the crowd didn't get it. And I was asking people afterwards, how was Yoely Kar? They said, we don't know the song. So it occurred to me that maybe in America, our crowd doesn't know Yoely Kar. And so far the reaction is great because Yoely Kar came out very nice, Baruch Hashem.
The reaction to Yoely Kar is always great.
Well, that's true. This is really great.
But the song,
Yeah.
So, that's. I mean, it's
It's an old
It's
song.
an old song that Moshe Laufer.
Right,
I
but
think
the
Dudu
idea
Fisher
came that
sang
night.
many before, right?
Yeah. But the idea came that I felt that a lot of the crowd did not know it.
Uh-huh.
So we gave it a little chiddush, we gave it a little
I just gonna say it's not that people should know that. It's not that it's 7 new songs or 8 new songs and 2 old songs. It's you're getting
it's 10 new songs
and right. That's
and 3
So those are the
covers.
bonuses.
Three bonuses.
So even though it's an older, but and
But then again, Kela Hadois was a cover, if you remember back then. Kela Hadois was originally recorded by Kol Salonika. But
I never knew that.
Then we were.
But who's
She
song?
She came along with the idea.
But who's song? Who
Baruch Ched.
Baruch Ched,
Yeah.
does. Wow, Rabbi
So
Ched.
that was the cover. Kihir Besa was around before I recorded it.
Right, that was one of the I was going to get to. I said, how did because you've done different Hasidic, I know Hine Matov,
Hine
from
Matov
the
was the
Pittsburgh
cover.
Rebbe,
Right.
and but I mean, you get. I mean, how did you this Kihir Besa?
I
Because
just-
Kihir Besa was really maybe in Eretz Yisrael, but here
Right.
it wasn't popular
That's
until
true.
you recorded and
That's
released
true.
the single.
That's true.
So how did you
So,
get?
so the chachma is finding new songs. Of course, is great, but the chachma is take an old song and give it Chias Hamesim. That's not been kennen.
No,
So Baruch Hashem. So far, the record is good. I think Hema will be a big hit.
Still calling it a record.
The CD, whatever you want to call
Album.
it, the album. But Baruch Hashem, I think these songs will go on to become hits. So that'll hopefully prove that you can take an old song and redo it and give it a new chayas, and people will like it.
People
fresh.
will like it. It is Thursday night, Layel Shishi, and we also want to give people the information. After this, we're going to give. If you have a question for Avram Fried, 347-927 text. You could text a question to our text line, and we'll read it to Avram, and we'll
High
answer.
tech here, man.
Very-
It's high tech.
Very
I'm
high
impressed.
tech. Yeah, sure. Listen,
impressed.
Hidabroot does it right. It's
I was watching the board. You said the 13th call. Boy, the phones lit up like
yeah.
it was going fast. They really
Without
want the
even
CD.
saying, look, we didn't even say. People on the road, they call it Baruch Hashem. It's-
Amazing. They have a big audience.
Baruch Hashem,
Let's
you
not
know.
sleep on. Bring them good news.
Oh, 100%.
Bring them Sudas
We
Toivas.
want to listen. So tonight we're announcing "Keep Climbing" and the concert Chalamoid.
Right.
And Mitzvah Hashem will announce the Mashiach right
that's
here on
right.
97.5 and
Beautiful.
radio.com.
Beautiful.
So let's take a listen to Vizakeni. That is, we've discussed before. That's a Yossi Green
Yes,
composition,
Yossi
also arranged by Yuval Sobol.
Moshe Laufer.
Moshe Laufer.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, so also arranged by Moshe Laufer,
That was the team.
and that song.
The team.
See, it used to be it was one composer, one arranger, and
Yeah.
today. So,
Yeah.
but
Today there's more just
I mean, each song is a production. It's not an album; it's a production. Each song is a production.
right. And sometimes I would feel that maybe a certain arranger would be more appropriate for a certain song. So we're just we're
Gives
trying
it
to create different colors
different
and
sounds.
different energies from different composers and arrangers, and this album I think encapsulates those colors and those different talents, bringing them all together for a great album.
So we're gonna listen again. We're gonna listen to Vizakeni. That's from Avraham Fried on the Keep Climbing CD.
Which many mothers will say tomorrow night as they bench
Mitzvah
lift.
Hashem, as they've been shlicht. Let me just say we're gonna do one. We're gonna do another Judaica Play CD. Avram Fried Keep Climbing CD.
Okay.
He's sponsored a few times. So listen, we got to give him away.
Okay.
So
Pick a number.
pick a number.
Drum roll. I need a drum roll. Number 7. Kol
Seven.
Hashvin Chavivin.
Oh, is this a Shabbos? Huh?
Number 7.
Number 7. Very good. So call the number 7, 718-683-5858, 718-683-5858. If you have a question for Avremel, you could text 347-927-8398, 347-927 text. Here is Vizakeni.
וזכני לגדי בונים ובני בונים בונים חכמים ונבונים אויבי השם יראי אלוקים אנשי אמס נוי זרע קוידש וזכני אוי לגדי בונים ובני בונים בונים חכמים ונבונים אויבי השם יראי אלוקים אנשי אמס נוי זה ורק קוידש בשם דבקים ומאירים מסוילו נוי בתוירו ומעשים טובים נוי ובכל מלאכת עבודה סבוירה אנו שמע תחיינו אויבי השם יראי אלוקים אנשי אמס נוי זרע קוידש אוי וזכני אוי לגדי בונים ובני בונים בונים חכמים ונבונים אויבי השם יראי אלוקים אנשי אמס נוי זרע קוידש בשם דבקים ומאירים מסוילו אוי בתוירו ומעשים טובים אוי ובכל מלאכת עבודה סבויר אנו שמע תחיינו בזכוס עברו יצחק ויעקב תתתס אוי די היליקה תתס ובזכוס סורו רבקו רוחל ולאו אוי די ממס אוי די היליקה ממס השם מקים ומאיר בסוילו אוי ואי בתוילו ומעשים טובים ומעשים טובים מלאכת עבודה סבויר אנו שמע תחיינו אוי zakeni oy legadein פונים ובני פונים.
Vizakeni of the brand new Avram Fried Keep Climbing CD. And wow.
It feels Shabbos decorated.
Yeah.
Chazaniken.
So tomorrow, many women are going to be singing this niggin at the.
I hope so. Have nachas from their children.
I know the beginning of the week you were involved in a performance in Brooklyn College at the Jewish Star, which we were talking about a few minutes ago. How was that?
It was a lot of fun.
So
People
different.
really enjoyed it. Yeah, very different.
Did you perform there? Or?
No, thank God. I watched others sweat.
Uh-huh. So it was what was that? First of all, what is in general? I mean, you're doing this so many years. What today? There's so much young, fresh talent. That's the idea of this. I'm assuming this
Yes,
Jewish Star.
I think it's to encourage talented people to come forward and give them a venue, give them a chance at fulfilling their dreams. They want to be amenagen. They want to sing and bring simcha to Yidden. This is their chance.
So, but what in general? What's your opinion about these young talent coming to the forefront
A
and
lot of good
putting out
talent.
music and putting out CDs and
A lot of
composing?
good talent out there. Look, it's not an easy task for these people who are not professional. I mean, they haven't done this for too long, and they're just starting to sing. And they get up on Brooklyn College stage in front of 2,500 people, and they pull off a song. They smile and they dance and they move around. Like they're doing this for the longest time, and it was really, really special. There's good energy in the room, and it was fun.
Uh-huh. So you're going back to Brooklyn College April 11th.
Yeah, I'll go right back.
But then you're performing.
Then I'll have a little schwitz noch.
Then you'll schwitz a little.
Yeah.
So we're looking for. Let me give the people the little information over here. They're calling it History, Miami and Freed, an all-new presentation, a worldwide event, starring Yochmil Begun, the Miami Boys Choir, and Avram Fried. And also, they're going to be featuring David Gabay and Shragi, taking place Chalamoid Pesach, Wednesday evening, April 11th. Only one show. One show only. And obviously, Miami is going to be doing stuff of their own new album, Mila Shemelai. I'm assuming, Avram, you're going to be doing some stuff of
Absolutely.
some.
I can't decide which songs to do. There's so many to choose from.
13.
That's right. Any suggestions which I should do live?
Maybe we'll take some
Ask the
suggestions.
listeners.
As listeners, they could text in if they which song they want Avram to do.
Excellent,
So it's be taking place. Also, there's going to be a Siyam celebration. Actually, I had the folks on Mass Media Siyam. A Siyam celebration will be taking place there.
Oh, wow.
Going to be taking place again. One massive performance only Wednesday evening, April 11th at 7:45 p.m. It's at Brooklyn College. Tickets at jewishtickets.com. Jewishtickets.com.
I see the picture. Let me see. What picture did he use? Oh, nice.
You know this guy.
Nice.
Also, the reason they're calling this History, because this is the first show that's going to be beamed all over the world. Anywhere out of the New York, New Jersey area, you'll be able to, that there's no Jewish entertainment on Chalamoid, be able to gather your family around the computer and watch this amazing show.
From the comfort of their own
The comfort of their own home, not in the New York, New Jersey area.
Kosher Pesach home.
Avada. And if you want to be part of this event that's going to be beamed throughout the world, go to jewishtickets.com right now and buy your tickets.
Beautiful.
For this Chalamoid's event, Miami and Freed, a worldwide event.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday
Chalamoid.
evening, April 11th, Chalamoid, jewishtickets.com.
Brooklyn College or the
Brooklyn
world.
College. Or the world.
Or
right.
the world, wherever you are.
Everybody, so come out. So what, first of all, have people been requesting songs or
Not yet, but maybe tonight I'm through your
so
program.
we did get some. First of all, somebody wanted to know Adam Doyek from years ago.
Yeah.
Who composed that?
I'll give you one guess.
I could guess.
Yeah, take a guess.
Yossi Green.
Absolutely.
It's-
Check. You win. Give him a CD.
A CD, Judaica Place. Should we give away another CD from Judaica Place?
I don't know. How many did he give you? What's going on?
He paid for that, so what do you
I
know?
got a dozen
The
more
more, the more he gives.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah?
you know, yeah. He does. So,
Let's do caller number 24.
24 Shlomo.
Chav Dalet.
Soon we're gonna ask maybe a trivia question that people should. They're not just. But if Judaica Place having the yarmulke and tzitzis sale, buy 3 get 1 free. Yarmulkes and tzitzis you can mix and match different sizes. So buy 3 get 1 free at 1917 Avenue M, 1917 Avenue M, 718-677-0221, 718-677-0221, 718-683-5858. Caller number 24. We said.
Yes, Chav
Is
Dalet.
Chav Dalet is going to win a Keep Climbing CD. We got a few texts here. Let's see. First of all, the winner from before was David Nissim Shanik. He won a CD
David
from
Nissim.
David Nissim. So
Mamish Nissim. Chodesh Nissim.
Chodesh Nissim. That's right.
Chodesh
We're in.
Nissim.
And okay, so let me just. here.
I'm here.
First of all, somebody wants to know, first of all, why you're playing with fire wasn't put onto the
The
CD.
song Playing with Fire.
Song Playing with Fire.
Here's the story. The song is done. It's mixed. It came this close to getting onto the album. But since I'm working on an English album as well, I figured let's save it for the English album because it's a great song.
It's a great song.
Instead, we put on a little bit of light.
And I think you actually performed that last year with
Correct.
with Miami and Brooklyn
Correct.
College.
Correct. I think the message of a little bit of light is just the message was more appropriate for this album. Keep climbing, a little bit of light. More positive than Playing with Fire.
This is another text that came in. The song "Keep Climbing" is so amazing. The words are so powerful, and the song gives us such chizik. Thank you for such inspirational and a beautiful CD.
Beautiful.
Signed, Chaya.
Thank you, Chaya. Beautiful.
So,
Thanks for your kind words.
Very good.
And
Hi,
keep climbing.
Hi, we recently went to a concert, and Avram Fried mentioned a new song called "Playing with Fire." What happened to the song,
Oh,
which we
look at
just said?
that.
It never came out. Oh, there you go. So now it'll be coming out on the English album, Mr.
Mitzvah
Shem.
Shem.
I noticed that one of the times you sang the words Zera Kodesh, the Dalit, I don't know. Okay. People.
Okay.
Okay. So, when we all the we have another winner, Liba Levine. Just wanted to call it 24.
That was 24? Nine.
But let me remind everybody about Plaza
Beautiful.
Auto Leasing at 2750 Nostrand Avenue, corner of Avenue N. Call 718-975-9000 and make sure when you go in and say hello to Eli Arabi and tell them that you heard about them on Layel Shishi with Yoely. One more. Now, you've been around over 30 years.
Baruch Hashem.
And you've been inspiring people. And to me, one of the reasons I love doing this show is because to me, music means a lot. And as you can tell, I enjoy the music. I get into the music,
Right.
But music is a universal message. You have to have some place or somewhere that you've gone that it just touched somebody. The music, whether they understood the words or they didn't understand the words, and you got up on a stage, and you just it made an impact on them. I'm sure it shared something with our audience.
Just 2 weeks ago, I was in Eretz Yisrael, and I go to Eretz Yisrael very often for concerts. Usually the same idea, a show, a crowd, the usual. But 2 weeks ago, I had a Sunday afternoon with 2,500 soldiers.
Wow!
In Badinei Ha'umah. That was very special. 2,500 soldiers had a Sunday. There's a Chabadnik there in Eretz Yisrael. There's an organization called Or LaChayal. And every Sunday, he does some kind of a thing for them, either barbecues or he gets several hundred soldiers to come. He says, Advar Toida, we tanzt a bissl, we singt a bissl. But here, he was able to arrange for 2,500 soldiers to come. And their heads, their mefakdim, their generals, and it was very heartwarming to see the soldiers. Most of them were not religious, enjoying the music, dancing with such emunah and betochen and simcha. And the best part of it was during the break, one of the top generals of a certain group comes over to me, or I was introduced to him. A fellow without a yarmulke, didn't look religious, and he says to me, Mayim Tanya. Ani mechake leTanya.
Tanya. Wow,
Mayim
still
Tanya.
going back to Tanya.
Amazing how the in Eretz Yisrael, even the non-religious, somehow they're getting a hold of this music, and for him to say to me, Ani mechake leTanya, I want to hear Tanya. So that was very special.
So Tanya's how many years ago?
15, I think, Tanya.
15.
I'm not even sure when that came
Wow.
out. But it's, some songs have arichas yomim,
Right.
like people. Tanya is marich yomim.
But it's
Big
like certain
time.
songs that then you keep on getting requested, Tanya.
Yeah. Tanya.
Is there another
Adir
song?
Rabbe. I mean,
Adir Rabbe.
most of Yossi's classics are
That's-
still going strong today.
The texts are coming in so quick that I can't.
Lamahed.
I know. Every time I want to read it, they Baruch Hashem. Your songs are great. Keep it up. Keep climbing.
Great.
We recently went to a concert that we did already. Rabbi Avram, how does your voice get better the longer you go? It should be verkehrt.
That's a good question.
Which is true.
It's a gift from Hashem. I try to take care of my voice.
Do you do vocal training?
I try.
As somebody who does this so many years.
You have to.
You think
You have to. I think it's just a chesed from the Rebbeinu Shalom.
so.
And as long as he gives me the koyach, I'll try to keep singing.
Hi, Avram. Your songs are awesome. Your English are also so inspiring, like on giants' shoulders, no Jew will be left behind, and of course, keep climbing.
Well,
Who thinks of these ideas? It is really deep. I also like a lot of your lines, like 2,000 years or a million years too long. This guy knows your stuff.
Nice. The truth is, it's a 24/7 job. What I mean by that is looking for an idea, looking for a line, for a lyric. I'm walking in the street, I see a billboard or a poster or an advertisement. I'm always thinking, oh, that might be a good idea for a song, or a hop for a song, or an angle for a song. It's always on my mind, always. I hear people speaking. I hear it's a good word. Oh, that's a good idea for a song. Always, like, it's driving me bananas. But that's how you get.
People come and give you ideas. Oh, this pasuk could be a good idea.
Yes. I got an email not too long ago about 14 midrashim, 14 songs, 14 gemaras. The guy said, pick one of these songs, one of these lyrics should work for a song. Gave me a whole list. But it'll either come unexpectedly, or I'll just sit down and say, okay, let's talk up some idea, Find up it's a Chassidish word, a Chassidish story, but it's a constant job. And you'll notice that over 30 years, I really put a great emphasis on the messages being positive and uplifting and inspiring, and nothing really, negative or depressing, and that I got from the Rebbe, to always be with good messages and to be machazak the Eilam, not chalila to bring them down.
Kacha Shali would be an awesome hit at the Miami concert.
It's a very strong possibility.
Who composed the...
Kacha Shali is a song composed by Yuval Stupel. He wrote it 10 years ago.
Okay.
And he gave it to a singer in Israel, Yisrael Parnas, who recorded it. And not too long ago, somehow as we were talking, I was in the office there by Yuval, and he just said to me, here, Kacha Shali. Like, he wasn't even thinking about the song. He passed me something. He said, there was a sandwich, I don't know what he gave me. He said, Kacha Shali. And then he says, by the way, Yoely Shir, that's called Ribono Shel Olam. He told me this lyric about if you need one more tear, Kacha Shali. So I need to hear the song. The lyric is a fabulous lyric. And here we are. So we did the song.
So maybe that'll be one of the songs you'll hear on Wednesday, April 11th at Brooklyn College.
I added some Yiddish at the end. There was no Yiddish in the original.
Maybe that should be the next song. People take a listen.
I think
that should be the next.
Yeah.
And then we'll get a few more texts. I heard the song Vizakeni in my friend's car and loved it.
Nice.
So I plan on buying the CD, unless he calls soon and we get another CD from the Vega place.
Guys, please go out and... Can I do a plug?
Of course. Please do that. That's what it's all about.
They know what to do.
Go out and keep climbing.
My fans know what to do.
Keep climbing. So somebody wants to know if, just to mention that it's from Moshe Goldman's yurtzeit that Camp Shabbos was last Shabbos.
Last Shabbos.
And supposedly it says that you were close with him. I don't know.
Yes. One of my favorite songs is his famous song.
Layel Shishi.
Layel Shishi, yeah. Layel Shishi makes me cry.
Yeah. That is
Layel Shishi.
How many shuls sing that Yom Kippur night? Yeah, but and then it's Baruch Kelel. It's amazing how you talk about certain songs. Baruch Kelel is also his Baruch Kelel is also all over. He was
a fabulous composer, full of hearts and neshama and gefühl.
Let's see before we get to Kacha Shali. Yeah. Okay, very good. So we can do Kacha Shali. We're going to get one more. Let me just remind everybody about Judaica Place, because he wants us to give away the CDs.
Very kind of him.
So keep climbing. We're going to give away one more right now. To what number song is Kacha Shali on the CD?
Number 6.
Number 6. So do number 6. So,
are you testing me? If I know my
No. The truth is, we should have had the book here because I'm.
By the way, the booklet has some very nice stories. Some songs come with very nice stories and Vertlach and.
The covers gewaldig.
Covers took effort.
So were you actually climbing?
It wasn't me, no.
It's not you on the... No, it's your image. It's your image of you.
It can't be me because I'm not wearing any chains or any... he's fully, he's not secure. He's climbing. But
it is. It's not a...
No, it's not nothing to do with me.
It looks like your image. No, really?
No.
Really? Oh, that's a... Aha.
If it does, then it
was just by accident. Yeah. Hi Avram, your songs are awesome. Your English are also. We did this one already. Sent me the same one. Sent me the same one. They like you. The person sent it again. Your English songs are great. Like the 2,000 years or a million years too.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, caller number 6 to 718-683-5858. Caller number 6
for song number 6.
for song number 6. Clear the line. If they start a call, we're going to clear the line now.
Wow.
And then we're going to take caller number 6.
Look at these phones; they're ringing.
They're ringing. It's not. Listen. They know it. They know a good thing. Keep climbing. They want to keep climbing. So one more. And remember that Judaica Place has the buy 3 get 1 free on yarmulkes and tzitzis, 1917 Avenue M. So go in, and even if you don't win tonight, the CD, go in there. You could buy the CD there and get your yarmulkes and tzitzis and all your Judaica needs, all your Pesach things that you need. You could go into 1917 Avenue M. And also, let me remind you again about Gourmet Glatt at 1274 39th Street. 1274 39th Street, that's the new Gourmet Glatt Market. Wide aisles, the finest cuts of meat and poultry, the freshest fish anywhere, and the nicest selection of farm fresh produce. And all while you enjoy the great service. Also, they walk around as a smile. Everybody's smiling to everybody, taking care of you. And, we already have a winner call now before you even got to the song. So, and valet parking, that neighborhood could be difficult to park. Valet parking, and the best of all, the prices are low. So go into 1274 39th Street, 1274 39th Street. And before we go to Kachashali, we have a name there? We'll announce it afterwards. We do have a winner, Kachashali from Avraham Fried.
אני יודע שביס המקדוש השלישי אינו בנוי מאבנים, הוא בנוי מדמויס. ריבונו של עולם, אני יודע שביס המקדוש השלישי אינו בנוי מאבנים, הוא בנוי מדמויס. ועם כל מה שאתה צריך רק גוידי מואחס, ועם כל מה שאתה צריך רק גוידי מואחס.
If you have a question, if you want to call and ask Avraham a question, 718-683-5858, 718-683-5858, and Esther Irani is the winner of the next CD from Judaica Place. You could call right now, and if Shlomo lets you get through, 718-683-5858, you'll be able to ask Avraham a question right now.
של עולם אני יודע שביס המקדוש השלישי אינו בנוי מאבנים, הוא בנוי מדמויס. ריבונו של עולם אני יודע שביס המקדוש השלישי אינו בנוי מאבנים, הוא בנוי אוי מדמויס. ועם כל מה שאתה צריך רק גוידי מואחס, ועם כל מה שאתה צריך רק גוידי מואחס. בבקשה ככה שלי, בבקשה ככה שלי, ריבונו של עולם ככה שלי, אוי ריבונו של עולם, ככה שלי. Und noch beschäftigt du darfst nicht mehr wie noch ein Träger. Und noch beschäftigt du darfst nicht mehr wie noch ein Träger. Scheffer mein Tfile, oi Ribono shel olam, nem shoy mein Träger, nem shoy, tat de gule sich schwer, oi Scheffer mein Tfile,
Yoely,
Kache Shali.
allow me to tell you a little background to this song.
Okay.
Originally, this song was already recorded and mixed. I sang it and recorded it with the Israeli Havara. Ribono shel olam, ani yodea. And it was going to be on the Israeli album. And it wasn't going to go on to this album. But my Rebbitzin, my wife, after I recorded the song in Hebrew, it was such a powerful song. Why not do it with the Ashkenazi Havara?
Uh-huh.
And I said, Ribono shel olam, v'vakosho kache shali. It sounded retarded to me. It sounded so ridiculous.
Especially when you're used to it that way.
Exactly. After hearing the song in Ivrit and singing it in, with the Israeli Havara, I couldn't get used to the Ashkenazi. I said, it's not going to happen. I went to the studio one day and I said, let's try this. I didn't tell them. I tried it. It came out so good that at the end, they actually gave me the inspiration to write the Yiddish at the end, which made the song even more powerful and more heartsick. So that's thanks to my wife.
So he gets the credit.
Yeah.
Are you? Is it going to be on the Israeli album as well?
Now I'm not sure because the song is good at it's
No, but it's a different twist.
maybe.
But you do have one Sephardi song, right, on this.
Yeah, Shari Mizrach.
Shari Mizrach.
Yeah, but that's a pasuk. That's not the words in
Oh,
Hebrew.
so this is totally. This is not.
Yeah.
Let's see who we got. Some people are calling in at 718-683-5858. You are on the air. What is your name? Hello,
Moshe.
Moshe. What's your question for Avremel?
There's a song that Yossi Green composed, Ahavas Hashem. It was supposed to be for Avremu. Why didn't he end up getting it?
Ahavas Hashem.
Ahavas Hashem. I think Yumi Lowy ended up singing, but I don't know.
So he composed it for Avremu. That's what I heard.
Okay. So
Weiß nicht.
either Avremel never got it or
Right.
whatever. It happens to be Yumi Lowy. It's a beautiful song, Ahavas Hashem. So very good. Listen.
Nicht solche gewesen.
Yeah, every
That's
song has its address. It wasn't Bashet. There wasn't.
Correct, I agree.
Very good. Next, you are on the air. What is your name?
Yaakov.
Yaakov. You have a question for Avremel?
Yes, I want to tell him that Avram Fried is the best singer out there, and he's the greatest of Jewish music, and he's the best. And I want to tell him that he was great on Jam and Dame this morning, and I got his CD. It's the best CD out there.
Thank you so much.
This guys following you.
I'm blushing. Thank you very much.
It's true.
Thank you.
Hey, so very good. He's following you around. Very good, Yaakov. Thank you so much for calling. Have a wonderful Shabbos. He's a big fee. He calls a lot the show.
Nice.
Very good. You are on the air. What is your name?
Mordechai.
Mordechai. What's your question for Avremel?
Last year I was at a concert, and Avram mentioned that that he would sing for free if Yidden were to take to the streets.
If what?
If Yidden would take to the
Take to
streets.
the streets.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, I'm still.
So what we want to do? What's he talking about?
Yeah, I said last year, if you remember, there were many countries where people were going into the streets and demonstrating.
Right.
But nicht
Yeah.
And they were getting results. They were overthrowing old
Governments.
dictators and governments. So I said to the people at the concert, I said, maybe it's a lesson to us that if we really want change, if we really want Mashiach to come and put an end to this gullus, we got to go out to the streets and show we're frustrated and scream. And I threw it. I said, I'll even sing there for free.
Uh-huh.
So he's
So
taking,
what's your? So is the caller still there?
so he's taking me up on it.
He's taking you up on it, but we have to.
I'm ready.
He's ready. Very good. You are on the air. What is your name?
Razy.
Razy. What's your question?
First of all, I have to say that we're all huge fans of Avram Fried. My 3-year-old daughter could sing Father Don't Cry.
Oh,
She knows almost all the words.
that's nice.
My question is, I want to know what song means the most to you and why.
Of all the years?
Yeah.
Oh my, that's a very difficult question. There's so many songs that mean different things to me. I try to bring to the audience meaningful songs, inspirational songs, happy songs, songs that make you feel, maybe even cry. People have told me they've cried on some of the songs on this album. So if the audience is crying, that just tells me that their heart is alive, they're feeling, they're aware, they're sensitive, and it's a singer's dream and a gift from God to be able to inspire and uplift and to bring out a tear or a smile or a dance. It's an incredible.
There's no specific song that touches you.
I really can't. I mean, I always like Tatanu. Tatanu is very special to me. Tatanu.
Yeah.
But there are so many songs. Some of the Yiddish gems are special. Some of the Chabad songs are special. It's a difficult question.
So how many songs have you recorded over the years?
I don't know. We're talking about 25 albums, so something like that.
The average of 10, 11 songs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you?
But thank you.
Another
Keep
25.
listening. Amen.
Mitzvah Hashem.
Amen.
Very good. You are on the air. What is your name?
Martha.
Matcha, what's your question for Avramo?
My question is, he has the best CD ever, and everyone knows he has the best voice.
Have the best voice. He likes your voice.
Mordechai, that was the statement. That wasn't the
comment.
question. That was the statement.
A powerful
Thanks for your statement.
So, truth is, what is that? I dance for it sometimes, and I sing a little bit. And how do you keep it? Give us a little tip, a little something to. You train.
There's no great secrets yet. You got to keep your voice in shape. It's a muscle. It's like you want to keep your arm. You got to take care of it. And before you go to the studio, you vocalize. You just.
Is it true? The more you use the voice, the more powerful it becomes, or it could.
It should.
Should.
I know sometimes it happens where I have 3-4 shows a week. I say to myself, after the second show, I'll be finished. It's just the opposite. It just keeps getting stronger and stronger.
Oh, there's a physical energy. It's a different thing.
I'm saying the voice.
The voice.
But in the morning, you wake up, and if you vocalize, you warm it up a little bit, it should be there.
Very good. Let's see. We have another phone call. You are on the air. What is your name?
Hello?
Yes. What's your name?
Rivka,
what's your question?
No, I just want to compliment Avram Fried that he's the best singer. Especially the song Keep Climbing. I love it. It's the best. Nice. And I also wanted to ask, could he sing live on the radio?
Which song? It depends. I haven't vocalized today.
Whichever.
Oh, whichever.
You have a song, whichever?
Just for you. Keep climbing. Don't let nothing stand in your way. Keep believing. Pay no attention to what they say. Up is where you want to go. Good job.
Wow. Up is where
that's it. Up is where you want to go.
Up is where you want to go.
That's it.
And then you have up is where you belong.
Up is where you belong. That's at the end.
Once you're up,
right.
This is where you got to be.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And by the way, let me ask you a question.
Oh, nice.
There are 2 people on a ladder. Okay.
Yeah.
One is on the 10th rung. One is on the 2nd rung. Who's higher? You would say. The person on the 10th rung, right?
Is higher up.
The question is this. The question is, which direction are they going?
Okay.
First is the 10th one could be high, but he's going down. The second one could be lower, but he's going up. So we're all on a ladder, and the question is not who's higher, who's lower. The question is, which direction are we going? That's the critical question.
Got to go. Keep on going. We got one more phone call.
Just one more. Okay, I love this.
You can see it all right. You are on the air. What is your name? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, what's your name?
Hello, is this Yoely Kar?
This is Yoely Kar. I think I recognize this voice. How are you?
Avramo.
I didn't get it yet. Keep talking. I have to figure out that.
Avramo, you don't know this is. This is your chavrusa for Wednesday, the 11th of April.
My chavrusa?
For April, for Wednesday, I'm married.
Harry, my chavrusa, you're my producer.
How are you, Avramo?
Baruch Hashem, we're getting excited for the show.
I want to. I'm listening to the interview and I'm hearing these songs that I'm mamish. I tell you, what an album, Avramo.
Oh, thank you so much.
The album, one song after the other. You have a very, very tough decision of what songs to do at the concert. I don't envy your decision.
Well.
So people, one we asked people to text in. So Kacha Shali came in. I think Avramo decided on that one. So.
At the end of the line, the singer has to make the decision because he's got all these people that want different songs,
right.
And it's going to be mamish gewaldig to hear why these songs. I mean, after so many songs. Would you mind doing all the songs at the concert? Do you mind?
Why should I mind? Gesundheit.
Say you're Chmil, then what are you going to do?
Listen, I'm going to come and I'm going to listen. I'm going to the front row and watch. I mean, what do I have to be backstage for?
You'll be the judge, like by a Jewish star.
Yeah.
No. That's only if somebody wants to become a star.
If he wants you.
But Avramo, I want you to I'd sluck on the album.
Amen.
And Mitzvah Shem, we're looking forward to Shem Techalamoy, with the Suzamen, Mitzvah Shem higher and higher. We're going to keep climbing with the Ruchnius.
Beautiful.
Always and looking tremendously forward and big upslach, Avramo.
Yerachmiel. And from when we reach the top of the mountain, we will all proclaim in a loud voice, Mila Shem Elai.
I actually, Yerachmiel, I said that.
Now you're talking my language, Avramo.
Yechmil, I told that to you like 3 weeks ago when the title was announced. I told you that we're going to keep climbing till we get to the top. I said,
Beautiful.
We keep climbing with me, Hashem Eli. That's the direction.
Beautiful.
So we're going up. Avramo was talking about the direction.
Only up.
Yechmil, I think we're on for next week. Should we tell the audience you're going to be on next week?
Yeah, Mr. Somebody next week. This is right now. This is an Avramo week. This is Avramo week, Mr. Shem. I'll see you next week, Mr. Shem.
Very good. So that's next week. Yechmil will be here live in the studio. Also, we're going to have Rabbi Wickler from Kashrus Magazine. Will be here next Thursday evening, also answering Pesach questions. So we have an action-packed week next week as well. Baruch Hashem, great things here. We have another phone call. Let's see. You are on the air. What is your name? Hello.
Avramo.
Avramo. Your name is Avram. What's your question for Avram Fried?
I have no question. Just I can say that we both share the same name, so we have something in common. That's all I can say.
Oh, Avramo. That's not Avramo.
And I can say I'm going to sleep and wake up with this CD. It's like awesome.
Nice.
Every song is a jewel. That's all I can say.
Very good. Very good. Thank you so much for calling. We're going to do we'll do one more phone call. You're on the air. What is your name?
Yaakov.
Yaakov, what's your question or comment?
I wanted to know for Avram if he's coming out with an English album anytime soon.
The English, back to the English album.
It's in the oven. Yes. Many good songs
in the oven.
Working on, and gotta stay tuned for that. Bezrat Hashem, it'll be coming out not in the too distant future.
Very good. So that's
Yiddish, Israeli.
There's a Yiddish album also. Oh, this one.
Yiddish, English, Israeli, and Chabad. Those are the 4 things now that I'm working on.
And then eventually another regular album. So that'll take 6 years. Very good. We're going to take a short listen to Haimu, and then while we get the phone lines, if you want to call and wish a good Shabbos or get Nechaydish to anybody out there, this is your chance, 718-683-5858. Let me just remind everybody about Gourmet Glatt at 1274 39th Street, 1274 39th Street, the Gourmet Glatt Market. Also Plaza Auto Leasing at 2715 Ocean Avenue, 718-975-9000, 718-975-9000. And of course, we want to thank Judaica Place for giving out all those CDs at 1917 Avenue M. If you didn't win the CD, you definitely could go in and pick up and buy the Keep Climbing CD at Judaica Place or anywhere else that music is being sold. Let me remind you, Judaica Place has the buy 3, get 1 free yarmulkes and tzitzis. And of course, if you want to buy tickets to the April 11th concert with Miami and Fried and Gabe and Shragi, JewishTickets.com. You could go get your tickets early because there's only one show. And here is a little bit Haimu or Hema.
Hema Korov in the fall. Hema Korov in the fall. Van die soido, himo, karo in the follow, 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 himo, karo in the follow.
Oh wow, that is Hema from Avram. This is the 30. This track 13. This is one of the bonus, but it's a great song.
Yeah, thank you.
We danced to this song. Purim, I was dancing to this song. And let's see who answers. First of all, we're going to end the show. So Avram, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you on. We'll see you Wednesday, April 11th at the concert. I was just going to tell everybody, I remember the first time I introduced you at a concert at one of the Miami shows, and I asked you what I should say about you, and you answered me, say whatever you want, just don't call me fried. I repeat the story because it
has happened.
I think that's why you said it to me, but it's a great story. So thank you for joining us. Listen, maybe they'll have a good Shabbos for you, so you'll be able to join us in as well. Very good. You are on the air. What is your name?
Binyamin,
what do you want to say?
Good Shabbos to my Shia 15 and the whole class in 7th grade in Yeshiva Torah Semis. And one quick comment for Avram Fried. He has the sweetest voice ever.
Ooh.
And you're the sweetest kid. Thank you.
Very good. Next, you're on the air. What is your name?
Sammy.
What do you want to say?
I want to say good Shabbos to the best singer, Avram Fried. His song Yalili is the best. I'm telling you, best Yalili is the best in the world.
A comedian.
Aren't they your
nephews?
Your nephews, the Marcus brothers. Okay, so it's in the family. Next, you're on the air. What is your name?
Kalman,
what do you want to say?
I want to say good Shabbos to everybody and good Shabbos to Avram Fried.
Ooh, very good. You're on the air. What's your name?
He's dancing to Heimer.
He's dancing. You're on the air. What's your name? 1, 2, 3. Next, you're on the air. What's your name?
Matcha.
Matcha, what do you want to say?
I want to take the Travis to Slowly Rocky, Matcha Brock, the whole Brock family, Yitzchak Yasser Zilber, and the whole Yeshiva Katan Taifa, and the Endley family, and Avram Fried, and Yoely Kar.
Very good. We're going to do our final call of the night. You're on the air. What is your name? Hello?
Me?
Yes, what's your name?
Ali Katshabas for Naftali Kirkman, Mo Williga, Yam Yaakov Weinberg, and the whole Miller family.
Very good. Your Shabbos for all those people. Thank you, Plaza Auto Leasing. Thank you, Judaica Plus. Thank you, Gourmet Glatt. Thank you, Avram Fried. And remember, as I always say, always be besimcha.
Soidot, ואנחנו קמנו וניסוידות, ואנחנו קמנו וניסוידות, ואנחנו קמנו וניסוידות. הימו, הימו קורב ונפולו, ואנחנו קמנו וניסוידות. הימו, הימו קורב ונפולו, ואנחנו קמנו וניסוידות. הימו קורב ונפולו, ואנחנו קמנו וניסוידות. ואנחנו קמנו וניסוידות, ואנחנו קמנו וניסוידות, ואנחנו קמנו וניסוידות, ואנחנו 1, 2, 3, 4 קמנו וניסוידות. Hey,